Okay, hockey fans, you can hear the music in the background. The officials have taken the ice just prior to the start of the Varsity game. If you were with us last night, you know we had a really close checking, great goaltending, not a lot of offense game between these two teams, with the Blues getting off to a 2-goal lead and then holding on for a 2-1 victory behind the great goaltending of Aiden Starr.
Yeah.
And goals by Conrad, and who was the other goal scored by?
Uh-oh.
One of our other players scored.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't recall, to be honest, which is a little embarrassing.
I know Wilson scored for them, and their goaltender was outstanding as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we do have the other. I've already figured out who the goaltender is.
Good.
It's number 1, Wes Carl, who, as we mentioned last night, we thought would probably be the guy because he played extremely well on Friday night in their game against Mason City, although he was on the losing end of a 1-0 shootout, overtime victory. So teams are lined up, Blues on the goal line. The Ames team, their starting lineup is on the blue line, and as soon as they start the player introductions, we'll let it go, and we'll be back in a second.
Here's the starting lineup for the Cyclones. On defense, number 9, Reed Joey. On defense, number 16, Charles Harvey. At forward, number 21, Grafton Linder. At forward, number 15, Zach Wilson. At forward, number 48, Wyatt King. And in net, number 1, Wes Carl. And now, the starting lineup for your Quad City Blues. On defense, a senior from Pleasant Valley High School, number 7, Lucas Muir. On defense, a senior from Pleasant Valley High School, number 88, Alex Cook. At center, a senior from Pleasant Valley High School, number 27, Noah Decker. At wing, a senior from Pleasant Valley High School, number 52, JJ Hudson. At wing, a senior from Geneseo High School, number 97, Isaiah Conrad. In net, a junior from Rockridge High School, number 26, Aiden Starr. Your Quad City Blues. The referees for today's game are Colin Waddick and Matt Heyman. The linesmen are David Blondin and Marty Fillion. And now with everyone, please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, the Blues are coming off their third straight 1-goal victory, 2 last week in overtime, and last night a regulation 2-1 win. So they're going to try and extend that streak. It would not be a disappointment to me if we could win a game by 3 or 4 goals because they're, I don't know about you, but I'm an older gentleman, and these games are not good for me.
Well, and they're making me older by the game. That's for sure.
And especially when you're the kid that you're here watching are defensemen, where all the pressure seems to be on. Well, obviously, it's the worst is for the goalies.
Right.
But then it's the defensemen. All it takes is a little slip to have somebody go around you on a breakaway. And so it's a lot easier to watch those when you're ahead 6-1 than when it's 2 minutes to go and it's tied at 1, like it was last night or close to it. So, all right.
As you heard, Conrad, Decker, and Hartman, Peters, and Blunk getting the start. All 5 seniors on senior weekend.
All right. Comes to one of those seniors. Oh, here's a one right off the boards. Came out at a very fortuitous angle for the Blues, but that was Decker that couldn't quite get to that shot, to that rebound off the wall in time to get a shot away. It's into the corner. Ames looks to start a rush out of the zone. They get it out to center ice. Once again, the Blues pick it up. This is Alex Splunk. He's met just before he gets to center ice, but dumps the puck in anyway. And Ames goes back into their zone, trying to formulate a zone exit. Bottled up, and now they get out. This is number 48. Him I can recognize even without seeing his number, because he has a very distinctive skating style and certainly has the speed. Now here's a pass over to number 66 with a shot. Stars got it, and he lost control of the puck, and the Blues clear it out, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues. And so the Blues were in the midst of a line change. Now they can take their time and get exactly who they want out there. That was number 66, Kiefer Scheifele, from the left point that fired one. Starr gloved it, but it popped out of his glove about a foot in front of him, and as he tried to grab it, his teammate, I think it was Peters, came in and just swooped it out of danger and sent it all the way down. All right, now here come the Blues again. This is Kwok battling with one of the Ames defensemen as he gets into the zone. Now here's trying to get a centering pass in front. Can't do it. And Kwok on the forecheck.
Oh, loose.
Oh, and the puck is loose. And Carl, once again,
had it covered.
Once again, the puck took a funny bounce off the backboards and rolled out right adjacent the post. And I think it surprised Carl. Certainly surprised me. And Carl got the glove on it as one of our players was just getting there. So no real danger, but could have been.
Yeah. Husky, Honert, Kwok, Nienhuis, and who's that?
I think that's Braden over there.
It is Braden. Yeah. You're right.
All right. Control behind the net by Ames. They reverse it, bring it around to the near side. Scheifele's got it. Gets it ahead to number 10. And here they come. 2-on-2 under the zone. Here's a centering pass. Good stand up there by Nienhuis. They got a shot away, but a big save by Starr. Johnny did a good job of standing that man up between the rings there before he got in too close. And they sent it all the way down. Starr behind his net. Be careful there, Aiden. Get back in your net. There you go. Now here's a pass again to Decker. Decker over the line. Gets a shot away. Nice save by Carl. Our guys are getting really good at using defensemen as screens and trying to shoot that puck like right between the defenseman's legs, and hoping the goalie doesn't get a look at it until it's too late.
Yeah, for sure. Patented in part by Jack James several years ago. Man, he was the king of that. All right, we got Quinn Conrad and Beckwith. Young and Blunk.
Controlled by number 16, Hargrove. Sends it around to the far boards. And now it's out of the zone, and this is Conrad going back for it, I believe.
Yep.
Conrad DeYoung has it come off the end of his stick. Oh, and he tried to get it to number 15, Wilson, but the pass was a little bit ahead of him. And now, once again, the Blues pick it up. Beckwith loses it. Here's a man going to get right to the net.
That's going to be a trip.
And Beckwith lost the puck and then had to do something about it as the man was on the verge of stealing the puck and going in alone. He tripped him. So, Blue Beckwith, number 13, is going to go to the box for the first penalty of the game. And we have no argument with the call or with what Blue did.
Nope.
It had to be done.
Yep. First of the game, an opportunity for a BSN penalty kill. We've got Husky and who is that? Oh, Kwok. Sorry.
Puck rolls over to the far side. Nienhuis going to get to it, but he can't get a stick to send it out of the zone now. Once again, he has his stick lifted. as Ames tries to set up the power play along the half wall. Now it's sent out by Husky, clears the zone. That's going to go all the way down, and that's number 20. Kwok is going to press the issue as the forechecking penalty killer for the Blues. Puck set ahead to number 16, Hargrove. He stops. Blues player goes down, and once again, they're able to send it all the way down. Bounces off that wall again, a kind of a funny angle.
Yeah.
1:20 left in the manpower advantage for the Cyclones. And the Blues are going to get to it. Drops it for Husky. He puts it in deep, and once again, Ames is back 200 feet away from the Blues net. Now here's a long pass for Pink. Pink waits, sends one in front, and just goes by the post by about 6 inches. I'm not sure Aiden Starr got a good look at that either. There were a couple of players in between.
Correct.
We actually had a better look than he did because we were looking down at it. Now they fight for it behind the net. 2 Ames players, and they win the puck battle. Now they carry it along the boards. Here's a shot in front. It's deflected behind. Wyatt Pink along the board, centers it in front. He tries to tip it. He does, but it goes wide. Once again, the Blues taking valuable time off the clock. We're down to 30 seconds on the kill, but now Ames picks it up. Back to the point. Back to number 121, Linder. Linder's going to get in. Tries for a backhand. Flipped it up, but it was a little too high and to the right. Now back to Hargrove. Hargrove at the left point. Walks the line. Takes it over to his defense partner, D to D. Cleared out, but not out of the zone. Here's Hargrove again. Going to get a shot away. Tipped in front. Slap shot, score. That's Flory, I believe, number 61.
91.
91. Isaac Flory, I think, is going to get credit for that goal from about from the upper reaches of the area between the circles. And Starr didn't have a chance on that. There was a lot of traffic. And it was a good pass from, I believe, Hargrove might have set that up.
I think that is correct. And, yeah, not much opportunity there for Starr to make a save. It looked like there was a chance or two to get that out of the zone that didn't quite come to fruition, unfortunately, for your Blues.
Was that before the penalty was over?
That was right at the end of the penalty.
Okay.
It was a power play goal.
Yeah. Aiden Baker, number 10, gets an assist as well.
Right.
So the Blues, for the first time today, are behind, or the first time this weekend, are trailing in the game. Now here's another break. 2-on-1. That's Linder tries to get. He's cut off nicely by Peters. The puck comes in front, and Starr dives out to make a save. And the Blues better understand they've got a tiger by the tail this morning, as Ames clearly needs this win. Here's a shot by Husky that's deflected up into the netting. I'm just going to say that it's great that we won the game last night. The only thing that that does, however, is it increases the pressure on Ames to win this game, to gain a split for the weekend. And they've come out, and they got that first power play, so they've got the lead, and we'll see what they do with it. Their problem the last couple of nights, both against Mason City and against the Blues, was not anything to do with defense or goaltending. It was scoring. Now here's a shot right in front, knocked down at the defense, and here they come again. Linder tries to get around Blunk, but he's stopped. And there's a long shot sent in. Starr deflects it to the corner. Blunk's going to get to it first. Fillion out there, and the Blues clear the zone. Sent in and up into the netting just above the blue line and above the referee, Blondin.
Yeah, bounced off Nolan Fillion's stick just outside the blue line, so it'll be a neutral zone draw. Husky, DeCrow, and Mueller with Corcoran and Nienhaus are your 5.
Not sure what they're talking about.
Helmet getting strapped.
He
wasn't strapped in.
London drops the puck, and this is Johnny Nienhaus is going to go back, pick it up in his own corner, and out of the zone. Now dumped back in. We had 2 members of the. Now here's a man breaking. Man gets around, and the net is off the moorings. Dangerous opportunity there for Ames. They weren't able to convert, and I don't know if there's going to be any penalties there or not.
I don't think so.
I didn't see any arms raised.
No, and rightfully so. Just two guys crashing in hard, making contact with Aiden Starr and the post as they were tangled up. All right. Conrad, Beckwith, Quinn. Still Conrad and Nienhaus. Or, I'm sorry, Corcoran and Nienhaus. Jeez.
All right,
get your partner's name right.
Corcoran sends it around the back of the net. There's a long lead pass trying to find Beckwith. Doesn't make connections with the pass, and that leads to an icing against the Blues. 10:46 left in the first period. 1-0 in favor of the Cyclones. Like the Blues, these guys have played a lot of close games.
Yeah.
And they haven't been quite as successful. They're 3-4 in actually 3-5 now in one-goal games. And the Blues are 8-3. Oh, there's a long shot, clearing attempt by Nienhaus that hits the rafters and drops right down. Anytime that happens is an immediate whistle and a face-off right where it happened. All right, Corcoran's going to race into the corner, reverses it to Nienhaus. He's pretty well covered, though. They play for it along the near side wall, kept in by Scheifele. And now this one gets past Scheifele. That's going to go back down into the Blues zone. Off the wall. And there's a lead pass. Going to come to number 10. He controls it behind the net, but now it's taken off in there and cleared out of the zone by number 27, Decker. Or, I'm sorry, that was Conrad, 97, that got that out of there. Now Corcoran sends it deep. Here's man coming in, going to get a shot away, saved by Carl. Blues change on the defense. And now have the puck behind the net. There's a shot, deflected wide of the net. Behind the net, Hargrove puts the man in. That's was that Quinn back there? I'm not sure. Okay.
Yep, it was.
And the Blues play the puck back into their own defensive zone off along the boards, but it's intercepted by number 26, Giles. And it comes to Otten. Otten gets it ahead to Kwok. Kwok wisely had his head up, and that enabled him to play again. There's a shot right on goal. Starr gets the glove on it, deflects it behind the net where it's picked up by Peters. And Peters control, sends it out along the boards. That's going to get into the offensive zone, but is played there by Paulson. He plays it over to his defense partner and then into the zone. Here's Husky going to close in on that man. We got an offside against Ames.
Yeah, Pink was just barely offside on this near side as Wilson was taking it in on the far side, hence the whistle.
That's the only downside of being that fast is sometimes you get farther than you're supposed to get, quicker than you're supposed to get there.
Not feeling much empathy for being overly quick.
No.
All right, line one, Blunk and DeYoung on D.
All right, this is DeYoung. Chase DeYoung behind his net. He's bumped by Pink along the boards. Now Blues get it out of the zone, but can't do much with it. And it comes to number 13, Beckwith. Beckwith tries to get to the middle, has the puck knocked off his stick by number 21, Linder, who sends it around to number 15, Wilson. The play is along the far boards in the Ames zone. Now it's cleared out. Good play there by DeYoung. Sends it back in. There's a long pass. Gets it ahead to Giles. Giles' pass across ice is picked off and deflected back to center ice where Nienhaus picks it up. Nienhaus throws it in, sends it around to the near side boards, played back there by the Ames defense. Conrad can't get it. Now there's a shot by Peters, deflected and goes into the far corner where Quinn's going to get to it. He's bumped there by Scheifele. Puck is free to Ames. Kept in by Peters. Put it into the corner. Who's going to get to it first? This Quinn just a step late on that. And that's going to be an icing against Ames. You know, this is like the games against Mason City. They've been really close, really competitive, and really pretty clean.
Oh, yeah. I was making that comment yesterday after the game to, I think, Dean. Tight game, exciting game, and clean game that has been, knock on wood, well officiated.
Yep. Ames plays it in their own defensive zone. Now it's turned over, but number 9, Jones, is there to pick it up. There's a man across the line. Going to get a shot. No, he's not. It's knocked away, and Blues get it out of the zone. Kwok gets it ahead to Honert. I think that's the first time I've called Honert's name today. I'm sure he's been out there, but
yes.
No, it's intercepted.
Ooh,
Here is Nienhuis. Oh, he tries to get it.
He's going to draw a penalty there. How did that not controlled?
Gonna, that's going to be a penalty.
Yep.
A slash on number 10.
Yeah, that's Baker. So he'll go to the box for 2 or hopefully less. Bring on your first of the game, a BSN power play.
Somehow in writing down my lineup card yesterday, I left out number 10. That's Aiden Baker.
So Quinn in between Beckwith and Honert, with the points being Johnny Nienhuis and Isaiah Conrad.
All right, puck back to the point to Nienhuis. Nienhuis walks the line, gets it to Conrad. Conrad's going to fire. Right, and they score on the rebound.
Beckwith. Woo! You're my boy, Blue Beckwith.
That's an easy one for Beckwith. Beckwith from Conrad and Nienhuis.
Exactly right.
And the power play answers for the Blues. So each team has a power play goal as we approach the latter stages of the first period, and the game is tied at 1. Good shot by Conrad, and Carl made a nice save, but with the pad, but he couldn't control the rebound and went right to Beckwith, who had a stick on the ice and buried it.
Yeah, that's why that sometimes that low hard shot, almost aiming for a pass off the pads there by Conrad, it can be important.
Now the puck into the Ames zone. Nienhuis and Conrad with the helpers.
Yep, just as you called it, partner.
Now it's picked up in the Blues zone and carried out. Decker has to get around the linesman, but he does. Gets it into the zone to Patton. Patton tries to center it right in front, and Decker gets a shot, kind of a fluttering shot. I don't think he got all of that. Kind of fluttered through the air about 3 feet off the ice, and Carl got the glove up to make a save with the glove.
It was the off-speed pitch.
Yeah.
Never know. You
We
might
all
fool
know
with that.
how silly you can be made to look on a slow curveball when you're expecting a fastball.
Amen. Husky, Kwok, Honert are your forward line. Peters and Otten on defense.
Into the corner, played around at the far side. This is Honert going to get to it first. And now Ames plays it from 1D to the other behind the net. And now they look to come out. Kept in, shot by Peters, a bouncing shot, but it was wide to the right. Honert puts it into the corner. Kwok's going to chase it. And coming back is Ames. Peters going to get to it first. Who else is back there on D? Is that Alex?
Nope.
No, that is
Otten.
Oh, number 94. Okay, Blues regain control of the puck in their own zone and start out. This is Kwok. Kwok going to send a high shot that Carl makes an easy save on.
I think he wanted to play it, but whistle went before that.
Yeah, I think it was caught in the webbing and he couldn't get it out in time.
Correct. While they're making this line change, I'm going to mention I love Dan. Dan, the bus driver for Ames. He's got style for days. Look at this guy. Oh, man. I wanted to mention him all the game yesterday. Okay, sorry about that.
Puck sent around to the far corner. Blues trying to keep the momentum from that power play goal going. But Ames has got control in their own zone. Now they reverse it. Now there's a man in front. Big save by Carl. It's loose. Nino's going to fire, and another save by Carl. I'll tell you what, from what I've seen of Ames, with these two sophomore goaltenders, they are set for goaltending for the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, they are. No question about it. Both guys very, very stout in goal.
Yeah, the story I heard about the bus driver is that he's so enjoys driving their team around and watching their games that he took the safe sport course. Now there's a man in front.
Oh.
And Carl makes the save. He's down on all fours. The puck's behind the net. Man is checked in the corner and sent. And now Nice pass there coming out of the zone. This is Flory who scored the goal over the line. Tries to get around Corcoran. He goes to the corner. Now back to the, and it's missed by the man coming in from the right point. So the Ames has to go back and start all over again. Corcoran's going to pick it up behind his own net. Fans on the first attempt to get it out of there. And the puck is cleared out of there. And here come the Blues. 3-on-1 for the Blues as they enter the zone. Here's a centering pass. Tries to get it back to Beckwith, and he couldn't do it. Ooh, Beckwith is put in hard, but he was on his way down when the man hit him, so rightly no penalty. Here's a shot from the right point by Nienhuis. It goes just wide to the left. Now Beckwith, or is that Quinn? I can't tell.
Quinn.
Okay, Quinn in the corner. Finally loses control, and here comes Flory, Isaac Flory. They stay on side. Tries to get around number 94, Ott, and can't do it. His centering pass is cleared, at least out of the slot area, but if not out of the zone. Here's a man breaking. This is Pink. Going to get in. Shot, save. Rebound cleared out by the Blues. Big save by Starr, and a great work there by the Blues defense to clear it out of harm's way.
Dangerous.
Now here's an interception of a pass. Comes to DeYoung. Here's a shot by Honert. Misses everything to the left side, and the Blues come back. Puck is loose. They're going to have to hurry for it. That's Splunk. Nice job by Alex Splunk to catch that puck, catch up with that puck, and carry it out of his zone to center ice. Going to carry it into the offensive zone. They were offside.
No, it was an offside play. Yep.
I just finished the thought about Dan, the bus driver.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was so enjoyed driving these kids and going to their games that he took the safe sport course.
Yeah.
So that he would be legally allowed to do the penalty box.
I know. And he's also the Team Midwest bus driver. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I heard that too.
He's got great style. Love it.
Blues send it into the zone. We're down to a little over 3 minutes to go in the first period. We're tied at 1. And a real good game. Now Husky sends it ahead. Shot behind the net. Now it's rolled over into the far corner. And intercepted and put back into the corner by Husky. Now here's he had Peters. Oh, now we got a break. Peters does a great job there of just heading straight back. Here's a man right in front. And the net is off as that centering pass. And right away, Starr came out pointing to the official. That's got to go outside the zone because he knocked the net off.
Absolutely. And good defensive recovery by that defensive pairing. That was actually Blunk and Peters to cover up with two streaking, absolutely flying in Cyclones.
With that left winger, and I can't remember who that was, but Peters didn't go right at him.
Nope.
He went on an angle to cut him off rather than try and chase directly after him, which was a smart play. And the puck is put back into the Blues zone, or into the Ames zone. Now Ames comes back. 2-on-5 as he enters the zone. Tries to get around the defense. Corcoran forces him to the back side. Puck is in the corner. Goes to Flory. Flory seems like a man possessed today.
Seriously.
Yeah, he's really skating well. There's a shot saved by Starr to the corner. Decker almost got that stick up a little high. Goes all the way back down into the zone, but there's no icing.
Nice job by Max Patton there.
Here's Decker, keeps it in the corner, chases after it. Here's a man, tries to get right to it, tries to get it to Patton. Can't quite get it done, and now Ames comes back. Here's a pass. Nice step up there by Nienhuis. And he plays it back to DeYoung, back to Nienhuis. Tipped into the zone by number 19, Quinn. He chases after it. Puts his man into the boards. Gets to Beckwith. Now Beckwith loses it, and Ames comes back the other way. There's a pass over on the near side to number 29, Scheifele. He puts it in deep and goes for a line change. Now here's a man trying to intercept the pass. He's immediately swarmed on by two Blues, and Conrad gets it off the wall but not out. Now it's sent lofted into the corner where DeYoung can't quite do it. Here's a nice block of a pass. That was number 97, Conrad, that made a nice block of an attempted centering pass here. Now once again we got 3-on-3 as they enter the zone. Here's a pass intercepted by Quinn. Quinn's racing for it with number 16. That's Hargrove.
Conrad.
Now here is Quinn going to get a shot away. There was room there in the 5-hole, but Carl closed it up and made the save. This is Blunk. Be careful, Alex. Now the puck's taken away by Linder. Linder's going to get behind the net. He's got Pink right on the doorstep. He didn't see him. And now the pass is intercepted and the Blues take off. We got 20 seconds left in the first period.
All by
this
myself.
is Peters. Peters is knocked down as he got by one but not the other. And here's going to be an icing against the Cyclones with 7.5 seconds left. So this is good because the Blues will have one more chance.
Yep. Enough time to do some damage with 7.5 seconds. That's not just a shot straight from the draw. Who are we going to have? Husky, Nienhaus, Otten, Honert, and Quacker.
Husky wins the draw, gets it to Nienhaus. Nienhaus with a backhand, but it's knocked down before it ever gets to the net. And that's going to do it for the period. All right, before we send it back for our intermission break, we'd just like to remind anybody who's involved with the Blues, parents, whatever, the Quad City Hockey Association is going to have their regularly scheduled board meeting tomorrow night at 6 p.m. here at the ice rink. If you have any concerns about the way things are being handled at the current time, I would recommend that you brave whatever snow might be falling and come down to the rink and make your voice known about what's been going on in the last week or so. I think it's important to stand up and support Joe Dabalier, and that's just my take on it. So we will be back after they resurface the ice for the second period. Until then, this is Quad City Blues Hockey.
Swear that you're staying single, next thing you know, you meet a girl at a bar, and next thing you know, you get her laughing, it's 2 a.m. You're telling your buddies 3 months in, and she ain't moving in, but next thing you know, There's a U-Haul trailer, next thing you know, your old apartment, it's y'all's new place. There goes the carpet, but the deer head stays. Next thing you know, you're saving money like never before, just to spend it all at a jewelry store. Getting down on one knee on her mama's porch, just praying she don't say no. Next thing you know, your best man gives a half-drunk speech, and you're sunburned on a honeymoon beach, and your left hand's getting used to that ring, and there the next 2 or 3 years gone. Next thing you know, you weren't really trying. Next thing you know, there's a test on the counter. Next thing you know, she's standing there crying, nodding her head yes. You're half excited, half scared to death, 'cause next thing you know, you're wearing scrubs and a funny white hat, and the doctor saying, how you doing there, Dad? And nobody's ever called you that, and you take the drive home slow. Next thing you know, it's first steps, first dates, first car. It's 11:01, wondering where they are. You're saying that a USC's too far. It's amazing how fast 17 years go. Next thing you know, next thing you know, next thing you know, you get to know your wife again, and you're more in love than you've ever been, with a lot of years of remember wins and still some down the road. 'Cause next thing you know, you got a yard full of your kids' kids, and you take them to church, teach them to fish, and you tell them stories every chance you get about how fast this life down here can go. Next thing you know, next thing you know,
almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home.
the air. It's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Second period, where players dash with skates aflash. The home team trails behind, but they grab the puck and go bursting up, and they're down across the line. They storm the crease like bumblebees. They travel like a burning flame. We see them slide the puck inside. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Third period, last game in the playoffs too. Oh, take me where the hockey players face off down the rink, and the Stanley Cup is all filled up for the champs who win the drink. Now the final flick of a hockey stick and a one gigantic scream. The puck is in, the home team wins the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
time. All right, welcome back to the third period of today's varsity battle between the Ames Cyclones and the Blues. We're tied up at 1. I said third period. This is only the second period coming up. There was so much action in that first period I got confused, but it's just the second period of 3. We have some scores to report. Fremont finally did end up losing a 1-goal game to Dubuque in their varsity match. KC beat Cedar Rapids. They were leading 6-2 with 7 minutes left. Waterloo ahead of Lincoln 3-2 at the start of the third period. Mason City leading Omaha with 10:43 left in the game. A little bit of a surprise there.
Wow, yeah.
And the Metros lead the Capitals, but only by a score of 2-1 halfway through the second period. So we won't really know till the end of the day and all the games have been completed just how the standings shake out, of course.
Right.
But if the Blues win this game, they will certainly be in better shape than if they lose it.
You got, wow.
Yeah.
That's profound.
Pretty deep.
I did this during JV, but for sure during varsity. Thank you so much to Catherine Starr, Janet Patton, and all of the other parents putting on senior night last night and today. Wonderful success, and I personally greatly appreciate it, as do all of the Blues senior families. That's a lot of work that they have to put in to make that happen.
All right. Both teams at full and equal strength as we start the second period. Giles puts it in deep. Neatonhouse going to go back to pick it up in his own zone. He's met there and sends the puck around to the backside to Lucas Peters. Lucas Peters tries to get it ahead, and that's going to be an icing as it went off the stick of Beckwith, but he was between the blue line and the center line, so that's going to be an icing to start the period.
For sure.
I'll tell you, that Captain Dan over there, pretty imposing figure standing up there in that penalty box with that cowboy hat on. There's a shot in front. Cleared out just in the nick of time. Now a man trying to get to the net. There's action behind the net now, and the puck rolls over to the far side corner to Nienhuis. Nienhuis gets it out to center ice, but no further, and it's sent right back in. The Cyclones have to tag up. They do. Now here's a pass off the boards. Is nobody there but Ames. Now a pass intercepted by Husky and then taken right back again by Ames. All this going on just outside the blue line. Finally it comes to Lucas Peters. Looks to carry into the zone over the blue line. Now he drops it for Beckwith. Beckwith walks into the circle. Goes around one man. He's chased into the corner. Now he tries to center it. It's going to get picked up on the back end there by DeYoung. DeYoung sends it back, but nobody back there but number 22. That's Finn Moran. Kept in by Peters. Oh, and it's off the skate of Clock. And now it's back to center ice. This is Giles. He's chased down, and that's going to be an offside.
Yes.
Yeah,
offside
offside at the blue line against Ames.
All this love for Dan, the bus driver for Ames. Want to make sure we recognize April Barnes, who was here for senior night. She's the Blues bus driver, and she is amazing. I wouldn't trade her for anybody.
All right, here is Honert. Now the Blues look to come out. It's Clock tries to tip it into the zone, but can't do it. Now it comes back and going to get another chance. This is Honert. Sends it around the boards all the way to the far side. Husky keeps it into the corner, and Clock chases it down over there. Now Husky. Here's a long lead pass. One man back. It's DeYoung. And the man's going to get a shot away. Shot! And they score on the second man on the rebound. The Blues got caught there behind the defense. DeYoung almost caught up with him, and he actually did hinder the lead man going in. He got a weak shot away, and Starr made the save on the original shot, but we had somebody coming up the backside, and I didn't get his number.
Yeah.
That might have been Linder. 21?
1, yeah.
If that's 21, it was Linder that got a rebound into a wide open net, and Ames has regained the lead 2-1. We'll see if he actually gets credit for the goal. Now here's a pass ahead to Patton. Patton stops and has the puck swept off his stick by Reed Jones. Sent around. And this is Jones coming out of his zone. The Blues better get back because they got 4-on-3 entering the zone. Now it's dumped in by Jones. Nienhuis is going to get to it first. Puts it into the corner. And, here's a big blindside check. And that's going to be an elbow call.
Yeah.
And that's going to go against number 21, Linder, I believe.
It is. Yeah, Decker got stood up really stoutly, but elbow up by Grafton Linder, and so he'll go to the box. For two.
there is a Pimkin championship to be determined, and
the Pimkin.
Yes, and I think Linder wants to stay in contention for that, so he picks up another 2. So the Blues will have a chance to answer that early goal in the second period and get themselves back into a tie game, but they're going to have to execute on this power play.
For sure.
Back to the high slot. This is Conrad's going to let it go. It's deflected up into the netting, so.
All right, second of the game, BSN power play for your Blues.
Quinn wins it back to Nienhuis. Nienhuis walks the line, drops it back. Now Honert sends it over on the far side. A little too hot to handle for Nienhuis to handle right away. Now a puck is loose, and the Blues are going to have to exit the zone and reset. Conrad gets it to Honert. Honert sends it back. Conrad gets it ahead to Nienhuis, back to Conrad. Conrad walks the line. Now he gets around one, gets it to Nienhuis in front. Oh, Honert misfired on that. Didn't get much on the shot, and they had plenty of time to get over and cover that open side of the net. Nienhuis has to retrieve it behind his own net. We've had 55 seconds of this penalty has elapsed. Now this is Nienhuis. Sends it to Beckwith, but that puck is behind him and has to get picked up by Quinn, who takes it into the corner. Here's a shot. Big save on a shot by Nienhuis.
Yeah, from
Wes Carl makes a nice save. We were looking for maybe a little more elevation there. Might have been better, but Carl was down and he made a pad save.
Yeah, he came out to the top of the crease and really cut down any net to shoot at. And where Nienhuis was, he didn't have many spots to pick.
Back to the high slot to Peters. Peters walks it over. Oh, Filion just couldn't quite get the puck in the right position to get a shot away, but the Blues keep it in. This is Peters. Takes it behind the net. He's got Husky over here on the left circle. Back to Peters. Peters sends it over to the right point. There's a long shot coming, and no net front presence there.
Yeah.
Wes Carl saw that one all the way and made an easy glove save on a shot by number. I'm not sure who took that shot.
That was 20. That was Kwok.
Oh, was that Kwok? Okay.
Yes.
So we've got 29 seconds left on this power play for the Blues. Cleared but not out. Back to the right point. There's a long shot coming. Knocked down. Doesn't get through to the goaltender, Carl. Blues retrieve it in the corner back behind the net. Now here's a pass to Husky. Didn't get all of that shot and was a little wide to the near side. Now Husky puts it off the glass behind the net. Back to Husky. Walks the line. Now he turns. Sends it back to Kwok. Kwok back to Husky. Time's running out now. Husky going to fire one. Puck is loose in front. Ooh, and there's 15 Wilson.
A little bit of snarl there.
Yeah, takes some offense to the attempt by the Blues. That was number.
Yeah, it was Decker, 27.
That was number 27.
Yep.
Well, Decker returns and snarl, usually what he gets.
Yes.
So that's okay. But the Blues failed to convert on that power play advantage. They had a couple of good chances, but Carl made all the saves. So now we're back to 5-on-5, still early in the second period. Ames leads it 2-1. Conrad in the corner. Here's a pass sent all the way around to the far boards. Ames gets control. There's a long lead pass. Blunk is back, chases his man into the corner. Here's a shot. Just missed the net. That was a good opportunity for Ames. Bad aim by the winger coming in. He didn't get the shot on goal. Now Ames controls, tries to get it. They lose control of it at the blue line, and it's dumped back out to center ice. But they're going to be able to come right back in with it here as they set up. This is Giles. Over the line, down the right side circle, around the circle. Tries to get it in front, but it's picked off, and the Blues come back. It's number 24, DeYoung. DeYoung sends a rather weak shot toward the net, and Carl makes an easy save. And a puck comes clear. We got good play by Blunk there. Man tries to get it to the middle, and he's knocked off the puck, and the puck comes to the near side boards where it's picked up by number 13, Beckwith. Beckwith is 1-on-2. Now he's joined by Conrad. Conrad's going to get a shot away. Ooh, boy, quick shot by Conrad, but that one, Carl made the save. Now another big save by Carl. Nienhuis chasing him into the corner. Played there by number 6, Scheifele. Good work by the Nienhuis. Tries to get it in front to Decker. Decker behind the net is surrounded. Now Nienhuis comes out of with the puck behind the net. Once again, he got it out in front, but nobody there for the Blues. Good zone time for the Blues, but they're not getting any really high-quality shots right now.
Mostly behind the cage.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice keep by Filion.
Filion sends it toward the net, but it's deflected into the corner. Now here's a centering pass.
Ooh, nice pick off
This is
by
by Patton. Patton tried to go 5-hole. Another nice save by Carl. I can see why Mason City was having problems scoring on this guy.
No joke.
Now here's Decker. 2-on-1. He's got Patton with him. A shot. Oh, and good stick lift there against Patton. Kept him from getting a chance at the rebound. Puck rolls toward the blue line. It's knocked out by Kwok, but then put right back in by Ames into the near side corner. Along the wall, now reversed to Nienhuis. Nienhuis looks for a pass ahead. Decker can't hold it on his stick, and now he goes for a line change as this is Reed Jones comes in. Nice block by the defense, never got through. Now this pass is going to get
Honert
all the way through. Here's Honert, and nice play. Ooh, man goes down. Right. Shot by Husky. One of the players is still down. Is that number 16?
I believe you're correct.
I think that might be number 16, Charles Hargrove. He was the one that was trying to keep tabs on Honert, and he did a really good job from a defensive standpoint, but then he couldn't. Both he and Honert went into the boards pretty hard.
Yeah, 16.
Let me see
correct.
Yes. He's limping a little bit as he goes to the bench, but I think he's going to be okay after he maybe sits out a shift. We'll see. Climbed over the boards pretty easily, so.
Hopefully he's okay.
9:13 left in the second period. 2-1 in favor of the Cyclones over the Blues. Kept in, Honert. Maintains control, tries to get it to the middle. Back to the point. Kept in nicely by Otten. Here's a man going to get a shot. Big save by Wes Carl.
Man.
He's reminds me a little bit of the way Starr was playing last night for the Blues. He's made all the saves on close-in chances, even though they looked like they were pretty high danger.
Yeah, it feels like you got to get him moving east-west.
Oh, here's a breakaway. This is Pink going to walk in all alone. Shot. And they score. Pink scores on a breakaway. He wasn't going to be denied this time. I think Starr is saying that the net was off, but I think he pushed it off.
Yeah, I agree.
And so for the first time in a while, the Blues find themselves down 2 goals in a game. I guess we were down 2-1 last Saturday in Dubuque.
Correct.
and we came back and won that, so all
Not
is
an
not lost, but it's time to get busy.
Yeah, not an insurmountable lead by any stretch, but the Blues are going to have to get on it and figure out how to solve the puzzle of Wes Carl over here to our left.
Blues come back into the zone. DeCrow, but they lose the puck before they can get into good shooting lane. And now here's a man breaking again, another breakaway, walking in. Starr makes this time save on a weak backhand, and the Blues come back into the zone. And they go around the back of the net. Going to be hard to score from there. Puck is put back in place. There's DeCrow, waits for the man to touch the puck, and then he tries to bury him, but comes away with the puck. And now here's another break for number 15. This is Wilson. Wilson tries to get around Decker, puts one off the side of the net, and this time the net is off. And boy, that robs Ames of a really good opportunity there, because that man was winding up in the slot from about 20 feet out dead center, and the whistle blew because the net was off. And that chance goes a glimmering for the Ames Cyclones, but they still own a 2-goal lead here midway through the second period.
Line one in. Corcoran and I believe Nienhuis back on D.
Nienhuis against the boards over there. Got a man out in front, nobody on him. Now Corcoran's going to come out of the zone, sends it off the stick. And that's not going to be an icing, as it was touched by number 9 Jones also. Beckwith takes his man into the boards. The puck is loose underneath him, I think. Kept in. And once again, the Ames looking to get people off and running out of the zone behind the defense if they can. Corcoran throws it around to the far side and out of the zone. Now the Blues look to come out again. Here's a pass ahead to Beckwith. Beckwith tries to send one toward the net. He had number 19 Quinn busting from the right wing, but he couldn't get it through to him. There was several players in between.
Yeah, penalty for the Blues coming.
Now the pass goes into the corner as Carl is out of the net. And as soon as the Blues touch this up, it's going to be a penalty on...
Hooking. It's going to be on Quinn.
Quinn's going to go for 2.
Or not.
Or is it?
It's a hook.
Did somebody go in?
No. Yeah, Quinn went palms up after he climbed into the bench, but yeah, unfortunately, Liam Quinn's going to go sit for 2 for a hook.
Well,
bring up an opportunity for a Blues penalty kill, but man, they need it.
This is a must kill for the Blues, already trailing by 2.
Right.
Nienhuis puts it off the boards and out. Oh, now we got a possible break. Oh, good defensive play there by number 26, Giles. He's a good player.
Yeah.
They sent it all the way around. The Blues looked like they might have a 2-on-1 going on the penalty kill, but didn't work out as Giles made a nice play. Now it comes to Wilson along the far boards. He gathers in and he's bumped over there. Puck is loose. Oh, we're lucky we didn't get another one there.
Yeah, he let go of his stick immediately, did Nienhuis. Now he's a defenseman without a twig on the penalty kill. That's not good.
Yeah, here's a shot right in front. Puck is loose. Kept in, though, at the line. Back to Wilson. I think he's retrieved his stick.
He did, yep.
Okay, so we're only down one man, not one man and a stick. There's a shot. Deflected in front. Starr makes the save and covers up right in front. With 1:02 left in the penalty. A lot of pressure on this power play so far for Ames.
Out go Kwok, Husky, Peters, and Nienhuis. In comes Blunk, Beckwith, Conrad, and DeYoung.
Puck controlled, but not out. Now the Blues take control. They're going to get a rush away. Here's a shot by Conrad, just deflected off the stick of number 16 Hargrove and over the net. Good work by Beckwith there as he tries to slow down the penalty, the power play. Puts it into the corner, back to Beckwith. Maintains it still. Back to the point. Here's Blunk going to fire one. Missed the net. Fire over to the left side. And that took about 20 seconds or so off the power play, and now it's stumped all the way down, gets past Hargrove, and they have to go back and pick it up. There's 20 seconds left on the Blues penalty. Good work there by Beckwith, who steals another one. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get into position to get a shot away on the shorthanded situation.
Tenacious forechecking.
They're going to have enough time to get the puck into the zone, and that's about it. Now a man gets it into the corner.
End of the penalty.
The Blues are back at full strength. There's a long shot deflected. He was going for the pass that time rather than the shot. Now here's a man getting to the slots. Shot and a goal. That looked like number 10, Baker.
It was.
And that will not be a power play goal, but it will be a goal, and it's now 4-1. Well, we were hoping the Blues would get ahead by 4-1, by 3 or 4 goals and make it easier on us, but they find themselves trailing.
Yeah, big hole at this point, especially the way Tobin Weaver, number 5, or I'm sorry, Wes Carl, number 1, is playing to our left.
Knocked away from Nienhuis into the corner. Here's a shot off the stick of a Blues defenseman in front. Yeah, that's there. The puck is deflected out of the zone, but Linder is back there to pick it up without any problems. Now it's centered ahead. There's a man going to try and get to the net. Peters does a nice job of forcing him to the outside, and now the Blues look to get back into the play.
Husky.
This is Husky. Shot away. No, never got through because the defenseman blocked it. So Carl didn't even have to make a save on that one. Now here's Kwok. Kwok tries a centering pass. Scheifele knocks it down and gets it out to Wilson. Wilson tries to get ahead, and the Blues are back in position.
Penalty to Honert coming. He buried Wilson behind the play. It's going to be probably a roughing.
They control it. Wes Carl heading for the bench. Now here's a long shot from the point. Starr makes the save and holds on. But already leading by 3, Ames is going to get another opportunity on the power play.
Yep, roughing on 92 Honert. Oh. Once again, a very imperative penalty kill. Out come Conrad, Beckwith, Nienhuis, and Peters to start this penalty kill with the Blues down 3.
I believe they killed the last one but gave up a goal after it expired. So
they did, yeah, exactly. Never regained control of the puck after.
No. 3:43 left. Oh, and then Ames can't control it at the blue line, so they have to go back to center ice. Now it comes to number 2, Garness. And he loses control of the puck. It goes over into the far corner. They control behind the net. You can bet he won't stay back there for a minute and 55 seconds, getting the manpower advantage. Here's a pass over to the left wing or left point, kept in by Hargrove. Sends it all the way around again to Garness. Kept in by Hargrove. Right now they've done consent. Now here's a centering pass in front. And Conrad did a nice job of clearing it out and sending it the length of the ice. 1:15 left in the Blues penalty. Here comes Ames. Oh, that's going to be the. No, it was tipped.
Touched it.
Okay. Damn, I was looking for the DPPI there, and we didn't get it.
I was hoping for it.
Ames still on the power play. This is Reed Jones, their captain, gets a shot away. Starr makes a shoulder save. Puck's deflected to the corner. Still 45 seconds left on the Blues penalty. Back to the point. Shot through a screen, and Starr makes the save. Sent back into the corner. Along the wall. Shot in front. Starr is down. Man's going to get away. Big save by Aiden Starr.
The second one, he had no idea where it was, but it was underneath his chest. Yikes. Dangerous moments for your Blues.
I'm sure Wilson would have liked the opportunity to get a little more elevation on that shot because Starr was down, but he shot it low, and Starr was able to smother it. with 25 seconds left in the penalty and 2:07 left in the second period. Battle for it in the corner. Penalty time is clicking down, but Ames maintains possession in the zone. Now the point man wheels, sends it back into the corner. Sends one toward the net, just deflected to the corner. We've had a lot of zone time on this penalty. Nope, here's a pass deflected by
Penalty killed.
the Blues. Oh, and here's a long, oh, he didn't see Quinn. The Blues, in their effort to ice the puck, not knowing that the penalty was over, sent it all the way down when they had Quinn standing at the blue line after coming out of the penalty box.
Man.
A good pass there could have sent him in all alone, but didn't happen. So Blues find themselves still down by 3 in the waning minute or so of the second period.
Ooh, penalty upcoming against Ames this time. Going to be a hook. Yep.
That's going to be Garnes. Looks like he's heading that way. Oh, maybe
Hance.
not. Oh, number 51 is Ethan Hance.
So
Look, Ma, no Hance. For 2 minutes.
How long you been holding that one? Wow. Just because you're down 3 doesn't mean you can't have a good time.
That's
but
right.
We'll
That's
bring up
right.
a BSN power play.
All right, let's see if we can get ourselves back into this before the end of the period. For sure. Penalty will carry over if they don't score. Conrad behind his own net. Gets it ahead. Nice work by Pink there to disrupt the play before it got into the zone. And it's sent all the way down, and you better hurry. Here's a man. That's Pink once again. Good play by Conrad to hustle back and get it in Pink's way. And Isaiah's got some momentum now as he enters the zone. It passes ahead to Nienhuis, number 21. He stops. Maintains possession, gets it into the corner. Now it goes to the near side here. And the Blues maintain control. Honert has some problems with it, gets it back into the corner. Blues wasting some valuable time here as it comes to Honert. Honert over to the far point to Conrad. Conrad to Nienhuis. Kept in nicely by Conrad. He pokes it into the corner. We're down to 21 seconds. And, oh, we're lucky there. Pink was almost... I think Pink thinks he was held or something. He didn't look very happy going to the bench. Now here's a man breaking in on the shorty, and the Blues get it away, and there's only got 5 seconds left. I just skated out from here, Johnny.
Yep.
And they do. And a 3-goal second period for Ames has put them in charge 4-1 after 2 periods. The Blues will have a short 33-second power play when they come back for the beginning of the third period. 19-28 shots on goal.
Yes,
that's for the
correct.
game.
Correct.
And we've outshot them 28-19, but they've got 4 behind us, and they lead it 4-1. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third period. This is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, we are back for the third period, and for the first time in quite a while, we are facing a rather significant uphill challenge here as the Blues trail it by 3 with 1 period of hockey to go. The Blues will have a very short-lived power play advantage for 33 seconds to start the third period, and then after that they're going to have to do it at equal strength probably. Just to let you know, the updated standings for your JV Blues: 11-6, 0-4, 26 points, and they are in 5th place. Ahead of Kansas City, ahead of Lincoln, ahead of the Oak Leaves, ahead of Dubuque. Not to mention the bottom feeders. Or the lower level, the lower division teams.
No. It's okay.
All right, would I use bottom feeder if we were among them? Probably
Yes.
not.
I don't know. I think sometimes we do. We got to call it as we see it. I mean, come on. All right, 33 seconds left of power play, and, man, the Blues need goals in a hurry. They need 3 of them to climb back into this just to get it tied.
This does not appear to be the kind of team, Ames, that falls apart.
Well, I wouldn't think so, but we're going to hope so anyway.
Here's Beckwith into the corner. He's put down. Comes back to Conrad at the right point. The ice looks still a little wet. Conrad's going to get a shot away, and a rebound in front. Boy, Quinn was right there, I believe. Was that Quinn?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Quinn was right there for the rebound that came off the glove of the goaltender, but he had that corner completely blocked. There was no place for him to shoot it.
Yep.
So 13 seconds left on the power play. We'll have one more opportunity if we can win this draw to get something going. And the Blues do win the draw. Comes back to Nienhaus. He has to dump it into the corner. Now there's a man in front. Oh, and Beckwith. Good play by Reed Jones there to knock that puck off the stick of.
Even strength.
Here's a shot. Nope. Oh, a save again by Carl. Blues did get some good opportunities there. And the penalty's over, but they still maintain the puck. Now here's a puck right in front. And it gets through to. And the defense gets it away and sends it behind the net. And here's another shot by Beckwith. And Carl blocks it off, and that's going to be an icing against Ames. But they'll be happy to take that because they've killed off the manpower advantage for the Blues. The Blues got 3 or 4 reasonable shots, but nothing, like you said, they didn't really have Carl moving side to side. He was able to set himself in one position and dare him to beat him at a bad angle, and they couldn't do it.
Yep.
So
Decker, Patton, Filion, Peters, and Nienhaus are your 5 now.
back to the point to Nienhaus. He throws it around to the near side corner where it's picked up by Oliver Giles. And gets it around.
Nope.
Blues
by Patton.
Now he tries to get it out in front, and it's deflected back to the corner by the defense. Kept in by the Blues. Nienhaus going to fire one. And Wes Carl is all over that one with the glove hand.
All right, we're going to switch all 5 again. Conrad, Quinn, Beckwith, Blunk, and DeYoung this time.
And off the draw, the puck comes out of the zone. We got a man racing for it. Is Blunk going to get to it in time? He does. Nice play by Alex Blunk because he had somebody bearing down at him. Here's a long pass out, center ice. Good check by the defense who stepped up. And this is Quinn in his own zone. Gets it to number 24, DeYoung, who's going to rush the puck. Into the zone, gets it to Conrad. Conrad's shot handcuffs Carl for a moment, but he makes the save and deflects it behind the net. Blues trying to get it out. Corcoran tries to get a shot away. It's blocked right away by the defense. Here's a man behind the defense. That was Ethan Flory. Now the Blues can get control. After Corcoran took that shot, he was in no position to defend, and our other defenseman, whoever it was, wasn't either, so it could have been a bad situation. Now here's Corcoran with a shot. Rolls just wide right. Now he's going for a line change, and puck is controlled by Reed Jones. By himself, 1-on-3 with a shot. Saved. Star leaves a little bit of a rebound, but Peters is right there to pick it up. but the Blues give it away at center ice. Now we got a man a mile
Way
offside. And it's delayed offside, so the Blues will have time to go back and formulate their rush. This is Peters. Peters is stood up at the center ice red line and couldn't advance it any further. Here's Clock, tries to put it in deep. He's pinned against the board and loses control of the puck. And here's number 8, Bristow, sends it ahead, intercepted by Peters. Peters is going to put it off the boards and in deep. Kept in by Nienhuis. Has to settle for sending it around on the ring around. All the way to the far side. Clock puts his man in. Here's a shot right in front. Misses on the short side. Back to Nienhuis. Nienhuis tries to send it out in front. He had Philly on back there, but pass is intercepted. And this is number 25, Weaver. He didn't get as much time in the varsity games. He's always on the ice in the JV games. Here's
right.
Husky. Husky's pass is intercepted, but it still gets through to the offensive zone. There's a man. Husky going to try to get to it. Can't do it. Now Max Patton throws it behind the net. And I got man. He had Pink trying to break across the middle. Now it's intercepted. Decker's shot is knocked off his stick just as it comes off the blade. So shot dies 30 feet from the net. The Blues in their own zone. There's a pass on the right side boards ahead to Nolan Filion, who puts it on deep. Pink puts it around the boards. Decker fighting for it over there. Linder gets it to Pink. He has it knocked off his stick. Better hurry and get over there with him, boys. Pink tries to center it, instead sends it behind the net. And it comes out to Patton. Patton tries to get it ahead to Decker, but he's going to get beaten to it by Giles. And looks like Ames is content to just kind of play a safety-first defensive game.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. It's the smart play at this point. You don't want to take chances and give up any breakaways. Now here's a pass ahead, trying to find Quinn on the break, but Pink is with him, so you're not going to be able to run away from him. Quinn tries to get it over to Nienhuis. Nienhuis gets a shot. Nice save, pad save. It's loose in front, and there's bodies all over the place, but the puck is underneath Carl as he does a snow angel in his crease.
And two Blues ended up on top of each other over there.
Yeah.
That's usually not the best way to play. It was Nienhuis on top of Beckwith. Weird.
And we're back.
Hold! All right. Conrad, Nienhuis, Beckwith, Quinn, I'm sure, although I don't see him, in Corcoran. There he is.
All right. Puck into the corner. Going to get to it. The Blues get to it. Here's a double backhand in front by number 97, Conrad. And it was Carl made the save and knocked it to the corner. Now, here comes Ames, gets it ahead to Baker. Baker's got one of the goals. Nice play by Beckwith to knock it off the stick. Kept in, though, by Hargrove. Oh, Hargrove throws an elbow right in the helmet of Beckwith. He didn't like that. Just happened right in front of us, so we got a good look at it. Now the puck is cleared out of the zone. But Ames is back with plenty of defensive assistance back there. Ooh, there's a big hit on Beckwith again. He seems to be becoming a target here. This is Reed Jones over the line. He's got some speed. Good defenseman. Puck is loose in front, and the Blues clear it out. Sent ahead too far for Beckwith, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues with 10:33 left in the third period. Still 4-1. Ames.
Yeah, we've seen that before with Beckwith. He's got some agitation to his game. If you're the other squad, he gets under your skin and burrows in there. So he'll take a hit every now and then because of it, I'm sure.
Ugh.
Husky line in.
All right. Off the boards, that's going to be an
good
easy icing. As Blondin puts his arm up, and no one's going to argue that call. That was a clear violation of the icing rule.
Husky, Quack, Honert, and on the back end, Otten and Peters.
Obviously, any attempt at a comeback starts with a second goal, and so
Yeah.
far, Carl is making that very difficult. He made 50 saves the other night against Mason City, so
And we see how.
the kid's got some mad skills in the cage. Now intercepted behind the net by Ames, tries to center it. He had a man breaking down the middle. Here's a shot, going to get away.
Oh, nice
Tipped
save
right
by
over the
Starr.
crossbar. Starr got a piece of that and deflected it over the top of the net. Hadn't been much action down here. There's been a lot of peripheral work in the Blues. Where the
get on
Blues,
that?
that's going to
No.
go wide. That's going to be another icing against the Blues. The Blues have had zone time in this third period, but and they've had a couple of good chances that Carl has stopped. A lot of it, though, has been around the edges and in back of the net, and it's never really appeared that Ames was running around in their own zone willy-nilly.
Correct. Decker,
Grafton.
Filion, and
Linder. Oh, here's a man. Another save by Starr from 10 feet out, a slap shot, and he got just enough of his pads on that to deflect it over the net again. Now the puck is going to be held in by Hargrove. He sends it in to Linder. Linder is bumped, but I think Blunk took the worst of that one.
Yep.
Now the puck, and now we're going to get a call. A roughing call coming against, and that looks like
I don't know.
a Blues player.
They both teams had kind of touched it there. So
No, maybe it's
Ames. It is.
Now Linder looks like he's headed
Yeah.
for the box. Well,
Okay. Blunk took the worst of it, but ended up with the
Yeah.
penalty because of it. So we'll take that.
although I don't think that was what caused the penalty.
I don't-
That
I
first
don't
hard
know.
hit.
I don't know what happened. I didn't
Yeah.
see anything that
I
I thought
didn't
was
either. I didn't
infraction
either.
worthy, to be honest.
I guess when you lead the league in penalty minutes, they have a tendency to watch you a little bit closer.
Maybe.
But
All
like I
right.
said-
A BSM
all right.
power play. Let's go,
Pretty
boys.
much a must here on
Yeah.
this power play. Here's Conrad. Shot by Nienhaus. Over the net, comes back to the corner. Conrad puts it into the corner. Quinn's being harassed back there. He can't really do much with it. Now here's a shot. Oh, big save. We've seen Isaiah score on shots exactly like that, but that
Oh, yeah.
time Carl made the save. Blues put it in deep, but the first one to it is Hargrove, and he gets it, but not out. Kept in. Here's a shot. Save on a shot by, that was, who was that? Was
Isaiah.
that was Isaiah, 97?
Yep.
He's got that jersey tucked that looks like an 8 and a 6 and anything but a 9. Back to Nienhaus, walks the line. Now he's looking for Conrad. Oh, that one up around the head of Beckwith. Shot off the stick of Liam Quinn goes wide, and it looks like they're going to live to fight another day as the Blues can't cash on that rush into that possession time they had in the zone. Quinn puts it back around the net to the far side where Beckwith is going to pick it up. Yeah, if Beckwith's not getting hit by the opponents, he's taking shots from his point man.
Yeah. Oh.
Give away there inside the line. Here's man coming right in. Shot. Save by
save.
Starr. 25 seconds left on the Blues power play. It's now or never, boys. Quinn sends it in, but not deep enough, and the Blues have to go back all the way into their own zone to pick it up again with 15 seconds left. They got maybe time for one rush here if they hurry.
It's Ames's. It's Ames.
Gets it ahead to Kwok. Kwok can't handle the pass. Now it goes to Honert. Honert tries to get in. Shot. Puck is loose in front. Is a nice save by Carl. He juggles it but gets on top of it. And the Blues are unable to cash on that power play.
And that's the end of that penalty.
Yes. What was that we're...
There was Ames had a GoPro up behind their goal.
Oh.
And the shot from Conrad that went up and over the net and smacked off the back wall knocked the suction loose.
Okay.
So knocked that down. One of the fine gentlemen from the Blues brought it over.
All right. Here is number 91, Flory. Sends it in deep and throws it all the way around. Centering pass going to be kept in by Hargrove. In front, the puck is loose, and now Kwok gets ahead of it.
Broken twig for Hargrove.
This is Husky. Husky's going to get a shot away, and Carl makes another nice save. The kid is well positioned in his crease. He never seems to be out of position.
Correct.
And he's not leaving any, any angles that the Blues can really exploit. And most of their shots have come from distance, and he's just not having a lot of trouble with those.
Husky, Kwok, Peters, DeYoung, and Decker.
Gets it around to number 66, Scheifele. Going to try and carry it out of the zone. Now he gets it ahead. The Blues get a hold of it, Husky, but he can't keep it in. Now the puck is off the skates of Peters. Good forechecking there by number 29, Scheifele. Here's Peters. Going to get a shot away. Hard shot, but missed the net. Now it rolls to the far side corner. The other Scheifele picks it up. Good hit over there by number 27, Decker. Quinn gets to it. He's bumped. Goes back to the far point. Long shot. Deflected by Carl. Into the corner. Now the Blues control it. Tries a centering pass and rolls over the stick. Here's a shot. Long time shot by
DeYoung. You're good.
Yeah.
I got you.
Husky tries to pick it up. Now it comes out of there. Time is getting short. We got 6 minutes and change left in the game, and the Blues still trail it by 3. There's a long shot from center ice by Scheifele that puts it around to the far side. This is Fleury, scored the first goal for them. Now he loses control. You can see, saved by Starr. Almost got through him, but he had enough of it to deflect it to the wide side. Now the Blues look to come back. You can see that at this point in the game, Ames has always got at least 3 people at the blue line standing up. So, and that time Johnny was a little bit late as Isaiah was offside by a stride.
Well, I think Decker was still in the zone.
Oh, okay.
Decker hadn't escaped the zone yet.
Okay.
Conrad, Quinn, Beckwith, Meanhouse, and Corcoran. I'll get it right.
Sends it off the boards behind the net. Ames looking to come out. Oh, here's a nice back check there by number 19, Quinn. Takes it away from Weaver. Blues look to come out. Gets it ahead to Nienhuis. Nienhuis in front. Another save by Carl.
It was both D-men joining the rush, and you're going to have to activate those D-men, and your grandson does a good job with that. It's good to see him in full flight getting toward the net.
Been a long grind to get that hip back to where he feels confident with it.
Yeah, that's tough.
5:02 left. It's beginning to look like Mount Everest to climb now with 5 minutes left and this kid playing as well in goal as he is.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Blues can control over on the far wall. They get it back into the near side corner looking to send something up, but Ames rightly is in pretty much full defensive mode and making things really tough for the Blues. Now here they come back on offense, tries to get around Husky. The puck goes to the corner. Now here's a man right in front. And the Blues take off. They do have it looks like a 2-on-2 as they enter the zone. Here's Husky going to get a shot away. Easy save for Carl. Yeah, I'd say if they can keep these 2 sophomore goaltenders around and some AAA team doesn't pick them off, they'll be well stocked in goal.
Yeah, for sure. My goodness.
4:29 on the clock.
Line 1 with Blunk and DeYoung on the back end.
Back to the point. The Blues just barely keep it in, but it goes to Ames in their own zone, and they just carefully flip it out of the zone. A man racing for it is Fleury, And the Blues have to
Good
do
job by
everything they
DeYoung.
can just to hold him off as he was getting toward the net, chasing down that puck. Now it's sent ahead to Baker, stops it temporarily. Now he picks it up again in his own zone at the blue line and comes out, sends it ahead to Giles. There's a shot. That was Scheifele. Out to the point, it comes out, but they're more than happy to take the puck back out to center ice, recollect, and send it back in. Now this is Baker, tries a centering pass, played off in there by Liam Quinn, and it comes to Beckwith. Beckwith sends it ahead to Conrad, but Ames is easily back to pick up the puck. Beckwith in the corner, trying to get to his backhand. A drop and a shot, a save on an
goodness.
opportunity by Conrad. Quinn made a very unselfish pass there. Now here's Flory once again. Nice stand
job
up
by
there by
Peters.
Lucas Peters. Oh, he had a man ahead of him, but that's all right. Gets it back to Conrad. Conrad sends it over to Beckwith. Beckwith going to fire one at the net. It's knocked down by the defense. Be careful, you got a man behind you.
Oh, boy.
Now we've got possibly a 3-on-1. Sends it. Oh,
and
nice
a
back check. That was Beckwith,
Yes,
who
it
really
was.
hustled a back check on that. I don't think it's going to have any effect on the final score, but here's a pass in front. Puck is on a shot by Conrad, is stopped by Carl. He drops it right in front of him and covers. 2:48 left.
All right, over the boards comes Husky Kwok to join Honert, Nienhaus, and Peters.
Peters was more than moving on that face-off, but they didn't stop it. Now the puck is right in front of Kwok, and he stopped with a pad save by Carl. And it's sent all the way down, and that should be an icing against Ames, but that's not going to hurt them at all.
No.
Players and family, approximately 15 minutes after the game, we'll be having the team potluck in the conference room. 15 minutes after the game. Thanks.
Well, the game's not going in our direction, but free food always makes me happy.
That's right. That's right. 2:34 left. Into the corner. Played there by number 46, and it goes behind the net. Kwok trying to make something happen, but the puck's going to escape the zone. It's going to go all the way down. Watch out for Pink. He's racing for it. And he gets a shot away from an impossible angle, and Starr was there to make the save. Now the Blues come back. 3-on-2. Oh, he drops a pass. Man, he's going to shot. Oh, man is knocked down into the goaltender.
Yeah, Husky got dumped there.
Is that Husky?
Yeah, Husky
Yeah.
landed on.
Yeah. Blues had a 3-on-1, which was a little surprising that Ames would put that much pressure in the offensive zone with a 3-goal lead. And it could have cost him, but it didn't.
Correct.
Carl seems to be
Slow getting up, but
Yeah.
no worse for wear in
Yeah.
the long run,
Yeah.
I think.
for 49 minutes. He's been pretty good.
Yep. Oop,
And
timeout.
it looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Blues. I can't imagine why anybody else would call a timeout like this at this time.
For sure.
All right, while they have the timeout, just a reminder, there is a QCHA board meeting tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in the conference room at the River's Edge. And if you have concerns about the way things have gone the last week, it might be a good idea to come down and voice those concerns and get some explanations on what's been happening and why.
Here on BSN, we're still on the Delve for 12.
How many we got now?
We're at 1193. 7 to go to get there. That lucky number could be you. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a single thing, and you'll never miss another BSN Blues broadcast again. We appreciate all of our subscribers out there in the world, some of them international, which just boggles my mind.
All right, I think Rich and I were talking between second and third period that if somebody had come to me a week and a half ago and said we're going to get 3 out of 4 against Dubuque and Ames, I think we both would have said, yeah, we'll take that. And right now, barring a miracle, that's what we're going to get, 3 wins and 4 tries. Ames is a good, solid team. They had a little bit of an offensive problem last night and the night before, but they put 4 goals in today.
Yeah.
And there's certainly no lack of talent on this Ames team. They got some good players and good goaltenders.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, these have been fairly close games back and forth over the past couple years with Ames and the Blues. So no surprise that this looks like it's going to come to a split. Although, of course, we're greedy and we want them all.
Are we ever? Back to the point. Long shot. Knocked down. Oh, that went off the pad of number 15, I think, Wilson. Deflected back into his goal, into his bench,
should
rather.
Be inside the zone draw. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he's a little gimpy on that right ankle right now, but he'll take that. He stopped the shot. Now comes again on a win for the Blues. Gets it back to DeYoung. Oh, DeYoung. Now we've got an
empty
2-on-1. Oh, empty net.
Yeah.
Whoa! What a play!
Whoa, Conrad!
What a play by number 24, Chase DeYoung, who broke that up, and we basically had a 2-on-1 on an open net. Now here's Johnny with a shot. Doesn't get through. Goes to the corner. Beckwith throws it around. In front. Beckwith with a shot. Doesn't get through. And that one comes out of the zone, and Quinn has to back it off the blue line as his line mates clear the zone. We're down to 121. Empty net. 6 attackers for the Blues. Gets it ahead. Beckwith kept in nicely. Here's a shot. Doesn't get through, and it was deflected by the defense up into the netting. Carl was down, but the shot never got to him.
Well, it's pretty sad. You and I didn't recognize that they had already pulled the tendy, and we were talking about, well, it's going to be a split for the weekend. These boys are pressing on the gas still, as we would expect. So good for them.
Yeah, it's been good effort.
Oh, for sure. Nobody's giving up.
Sometimes you just run into a good team and a hot goaltender, and that's what's happened today. And here's a shot deflected. Look, that went off the stick, I believe, of Decker, and just went wide. Down to less than a minute. Now the puck's out in front. 6 on 5 as the Blues trying to get something going. Now we got a man coming toward the empty net, but his pass is intercepted, and Blues go back the other way. Kept in by Conrad. Conrad has to play it back to center ice, rather. And Kwok has it. Sends it in deep. And here's a long shot knocked down at center ice by Husky. Along the board, sends it through. A shot through a screen. That time, one of the Blues, that was Nienhuis. It was right in front, but it still didn't get through. And now the puck is loose in front,
Husky.
and they score.
Woo!
Husky gets a goal, and that's going to make it a little bit more competitive on the final score sheet, and we'll take it. Makes it 4-2. And we'll see who picks up the helpers on that, as Brady Husky, he had a goal last week against Dubuque on a nice pass from DeYoung that he converted on a backhand shot, so he's no stranger to lighting the lamp.
Correct.
We should have lamps here.
And Autumn Gray plays Don't Stop Believin'. With 16.5 seconds left and 2 goals to go. That is next level rink DJing.
Nienhuis and Decker get the assist on that. We're down to 3 seconds. The puck's in the corner, taken over by Oliver Giles, and that is it. And the Blues get their split for the weekend. They would have liked to have them both, obviously, but they're playing a quality opponent in Ames, and Ames wins it today by a score of 4-2. So we'll see how the standings shake out as we get to see the results of all the games tonight. But we have a big game on Wednesday night in Cedar Rapids against a team that we just barely won in overtime against back at the beginning of the season, about a month into the season. So that'll be a huge game. And then 2 games next week against Fremont that will not be broadcast.
Correct.
So that's a little bit about what's coming up over the next 7 days. So that'll do it from the River's Edge this weekend. For Dean Patton and Rich Blunk, this is Greg Corcoran. Have a great Sunday afternoon. And this is Quad City Blues Hockey.